And I kind of want to go deeper into a couple of those areas because, you talk about the issues, and I do think EOS does a good job of helping companies identify issues and go through a process that you guys call IDS, identify, discuss, and solve. So that's the process where you use to work through an issue. But I'm curious because I kind of was like, how do I go deeper with this conversation? I feel like, too, a lot of businesses might just stay superficial with their issues lists. Yeah. And so how do you help companies really dig in deeper and maybe get to the heart of what their issues are? Because I bet they often start in the same place, but.
Yeah. And this is, born at, you learn after I've been doing this work for 17 years, and you learn that, it's really human energy work that we're doing. It's not the implementation of a set of tools. EOS is just a framework for helping the humans who are attempting to collaborate to run a business do it better and get more consistently exceptional results. And so, the human issue here is the fear of change almost always trumps the pain of the status quo. So there are lots of meetings in lots of organizations around the world where everybody comes to the meeting knowing what the real issue is. And we fill 2 hours of time talking about everything outside of the real issue, but we never get right to the root of the real issue, which is the person in charge of blank really isn't very good at his or her job. Or our product or service is getting its butt kicked in the marketplace. And if we don't improve the quality or consistency of our product or service, we are going to fail as a business. So what happens in those meetings is everybody's talking around the real root cause of the issue, because talking about the real root cause of the issue is scary. And you might tick somebody off, or you might alienate them, or you might create an awkward moment, or maybe the company's owner, the founding partner of the law firm, is the problem. He or she won't let go of any of the sniggling little details that we all feel we're supposed to be accountable for with our own cases or our own workload and so on and so forth. And bringing that up in a meeting that involves the owner and the founder is career limiting. So those are all the things that get in the way of getting to the real root cause of the issue. IDS is just a framework for making that happen. And using that framework successfully requires trial and error and courage. And what I notice on leadership teams is they come into my session room in varying degrees of comfort with candor. Some won't say anything they're thinking and feeling because they're terrified that bad stuff is going to happen, but others have no filters. But even with those no filter clients, the way they behave the first time they do it and the 10th time they do it is completely different. Because if you've brought up a nervy subject, if you've brought something up that people are afraid to talk about and bad stuff doesn't happen, the next time you're a little more confident, and the next time and the next time. And so it's just trial and error. It's just like anything. It's knowing that there's a framework, agreeing we're going to use this framework, and then gradually taking more personal risk until you can be brutally open and honest with yourself and one another on your leadership team is the key to really unlocking the true root cause of every issue.
Yeah. Ooh, that's some hard stuff because there's a lot of fear and anxiety coming into those conversations. I mean, I know, like I see it every day with the clients that we work with. It's like, you know what you need to do, but getting to a point where you can say it out loud sure is tough.
Well, what I've seen the most transformational thing in that journey can be is when somebody overcomes the shame, would be the other negative emotion I would throw into the mix, is if I know I'm the root cause of the issue and I can say, hey, the problem is me and I need your help to fix me. when somebody on a leadership team is willing to be vulnerable and model the behavior they're hoping for from everybody else, man, can it make a huge difference in the rest of the team's confidence that, hey, Paton threw himself on the issues list. Why should I be afraid to do the same thing?
Yeah. Awesome. I love that.